Hello everyone, this is John Jenkins and I have a new video for you. So, I'm working on this game. It's called Carrier Artang. Carrier Artang. So the story about Carrier Artang is that my game design business is incorporated in Arkansas, right? That's where the R comes from, and the Tang is for Arkansas has the best Tang. So you remember that drink from the '90s, Tang? So the state of Arkansas has the best Tang in the world. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so. Anyway, basically, Carrier Artang. I'm working on this game. So basically, the idea is that you have these two aircraft carriers in the middle of the ocean. Obviously, in the real world, a carrier would not be fighting a war by itself in the ocean. It would have battleships and dreadnoughts and destroyers and frigates and so. Submarines, you need submarines. America's got 1 million Air Force bases all over the planet, so the Air Force bases would be supporting the aircraft carrier, and so basically, an aircraft carrier can't really do much by itself. So basically, what I was saying is that I got this aircraft carrier game, so basically I was able to add some stuff to the game. Okay, so yeah, got it. So basically, here is the aircraft carrier game. So I left out last time. I had I just put the buttons on here. and I just put the buttons on here, and I had just put all this. I just separated all this into layers. I separated all this into layers. You can see the layers right here: title, menu, and avatars for the 3 elements. Maybe I should have both avatars on separate layers. But I had not added any action script. So I recently hold on a sec. Okay. I recently added a bunch of action script for this game. So this is not the final action script. Obviously, this is only this is only 32 lines. It's going to be a lot more than 32 lines. So basically, I've got all this action script. So I want to add event listener for the button click. And here's the not the button handler. This is the button handler, but this is the function for the button handler. So this is the function that the button handler calls after it's done making a trace statement. So what this all means is that control test. Okay, so here's the game. So the player you are is on the left, and the player of the enemy is on the right. So I'm gonna add in all the graphics and stuff like that, the aircraft carrier graphics and the background graphics. I'm gonna add in the background graphics. So I'm gonna make it really stylized and really fancy. But anyway, here's the game. So you click anti-surface, which is offense, and this is sort of like if you had like if you had like an F-14, or maybe if you were in an assault carrier, you would have maybe an F-35. An F-35. So that would be the different, or if you were so it would be sort of like this one the anti-surface would be like an F-14, or maybe a Hornet. A Hornet would be a good anti-surface naval aircraft. I'm assuming there aren't going to be helicopters. I guess I could add helicopters as well, but yeah. So basically, so you hit anti-surface, and then I'm sorry. Yeah, I made a mistake. Yeah, so this is supposed to be anti-air. This is supposed to be anti-air. So this is supposed to be anti-air. You click anti-air, this graphic pops up, which is the anti-air, which is sort of like a defensive mechanism. So this would be the F-16, or maybe you know how the F-14 has two modes. So this would be the dogfight mode of the F-14, the spread wing mode of the F-14, or maybe an F-15 for anti-air. So anyway, even though, well, okay. So anyway, this would be this graphic is supposed to represent the anti-air and defense mode. So it's sort of the typical defense symbol, the typical symbol for a defensive measure. And this is the anti-surface mode, which, okay, I'm sorry. So this is the anti-surface. I mixed up the two. This is supposed to call this one, and this is supposed to call that one. So this is an airplane that I'm going to animate it so that this is flying over here and dropping bombs on the other aircraft carrier, and this is going to be rotating. It's going to be rotating in a circle, rotating in place. So that's going to be the two animations, and obviously I'm going to have them fade in and fade out with the alpha. Is it alpha? Not alpha, but alpha is one word for it, but the I forgot what the other word for it is. It starts with an A, but the alpha, or the visibility is going to fade in and fade out. The visibility of each of these avatars is going to fade in and fade out, and I'm gonna have animations and fades for all of this stuff. And I still have to add health bars. I still have to add I have to add the animation for the opposing character. The opposing character. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that's all I've got for right now. This is an early prototype, and I'm gonna add in more as time goes on. So that's all I wanted to show you. I'll show you when I'm a little bit further ahead. Next, I want to add in the animation. Well, I'm gonna have to add in some logic for. You see right here that I have. So that the text down here, this trace statement. So this is in the right order. This is in the right order. So defense, it says dogfight, and offense, it says splash, as in the bombs are splashing into the water like torpedoes, stuff like that. So that's the two things. I'm gonna go over, and I'm going to complete this project. I'll see what I can do, and then I'm gonna start adding in the really good graphics. I want to have some really nice, like I've got Photoshop and Illustrator, so I want to add in some really nice like professional level graphics. So this is just a prototype to see what I can do, and I might be able to add in one more option, like maybe like a wildcard option. That would be nice to have a wildcard option, or something like that. That would be nice, but we'll see how far I can get. I got about a month and a half. I got exactly a month and a half. So in a month and a half, my free Adobe cancels, and I'm gonna have to cancel my Adobe subscription. So I can either. I really have to migrate over to. I really have to migrate over to Unity, because that's the future of independent gaming, is Unity. Because if you can learn Unity, then you can cut out a lot of the problems that you have with distribution and portability, stuff like that. You can cut out a lot of problems that you have, because obviously with the way that they're developing the Animate platform, with the way they're developing the Flash runtime, there's no way that Flash is coming back. So at least not as popular as it was before. So if you want to be in the future of game design, of independent game design, you're gonna have to learn Unity, because Unity is really where it's at right now. So I'm gonna have to start migrating over to Unity. So that's a whole different story. Thank you very much for watching and listening. And I'm gonna post this video, and I'm gonna get back to my other issues. So thank you very much, and goodbye.